Hi, everyone. I'm Clyde Lewis, and I wanted to touch base with the listeners again, and I want to be clear about what's going on and try to clear up a lot of problems that we're having, a lot of communication problems we're having. They're not really that bad, but I want to be clear, and I want to have everything work so that, we can get away from this problem that we're having, and we can do it clean without any problems. As many of you know, Ground Zero's digital platform provider, Rovidix Media, that, at first he was the CEO, and now we don't even know what he is. He's Rob Davenport. He abruptly shut down Aftermath Media earlier this week as negotiations to separate amicably fell apart. And we requested that they provide us with the money they withheld from us. They withheld thousands of dollars from us. And we also wanted them to keep Aftermath open for a while so that we could at least make good on all the subscriptions. Well, they decided to change their mind. They wanted to shut it down. They didn't care. They pulled the plug, and they blamed me for it. They said it was my decision to do this and to not refund any monies that were to go to the listeners. That's not true. There was also the threat that they weren't going to do refunds. Now I hear they're doing refunds. I don't have a control of this, but we're trying our best to remedy the problem because it's like out of our hands. Our, Rovidix Media, of course, is in Yellowknife, Canada, which is up in the Northwestern Territories near the Arctic Circle. And so it's hard to reach this person because he has that advantage. So we have a new business partner now. We have a number of new business partners. Our attorney, he attempted to negotiate with them, but they obviously have their own agenda. They didn't want to, they didn't want to help. They didn't want to, they don't care, literally, about Aftermath. They don't care about your well-being. They don't care about your hard-earned money going into helping the show. In fact, it keeps us going. It literally keeps us going. So, like I said, over the past couple of years, actually, we've had other associates, several of our business representatives and others have been trying to get a hold of Rob and get a hold of Rovidix and say, listen, we want to move the show forward, but we need to have an audit of the money. We need to have an audit of, where expenses are going so that we can provide for the show another way of getting financing. Well, Rovidix declined the audit. And this is the reason why we wanted to part with them, because we thought, well, why would someone not want to give us an audit of the money that we are making unless something is going on? So that was something that, we didn't want to be a part of. We didn't want to be part of some dishonest guy who may be hiding something or, why would you do that? Why would you act that way? If someone said to you, hey, listen, we're going to better the show, we're going to move forward. We even offered him to be a part of the transition so that he wouldn't lose any money, that we would all be working together and it'd all be an amicable split or an amicable, changeover. And it just didn't happen that way. He got hostile, and now he's saying I'm defaming him, which I'm not. I'm just telling the truth. If defaming is telling the truth, then I guess I'm defaming him, but I really don't think I am. I'm telling the truth as to what happened here. If anything, he's said that I declared to shut down the business when I didn't want to shut down the business. In fact, I wanted to continue at least till June or July. He even said in the beginning he wanted to continue until December, and we said, well, I don't know if we can do that. But thankfully, there are some heroes out there. We call them heroes for Ground Zero. And many of you are those heroes, because I have noticed that there have been a lot of people who have gone to our crowdfunding and have donated money to help us because we really need it. In fact, I need it a lot for my health. That's one of the things that I discussed with Rob, and he didn't care. I said, listen, I need money to survive because I have health situations where I must pay money that insurance won't pay to keep me alive for certain medications and certain things. And apparently Rob doesn't care. And so that's why I'm glad I have heroes for Ground Zero that have volunteered their time, that have volunteered their talent to help us overcome this difficult transition period. Chris from the UK is another hero for Ground Zero. He's building our new Aftermath platform, or actually it's the Ground Zero Plus platform. And he's rescuing it. It's groundzeroplus.com. You can go there now and see the great work he's done in this interim program. It's open to all, but it also includes our membership section, which where we're going to bring back the shows, the videos, the documents, the webinars, the chat room, everything that you come to enjoy about Aftermath, but it will be Ground Zero Plus. In fact, I think Ground Zero Plus is a little bit more explanatory as to what we're trying to do here. It's Ground Zero Plus, you get this, and you get this, and you get this. And so this is, and more value. We want to create more things of value for you, not just some things that you can set and forget, but things you can really participate in. And that's why I'm going to be doing a number of chats. I'm going to be doing a lot more personal appearances on the webpage to let you know how much I care and appreciate you. I mean, I want to let you all know that I love you guys. I don't know where I'd be without you. And it's better than I thought it would be because of the listeners. I have never seen such support, such an outpouring of support, such an outpouring of people who understand the predicament we're in, people who have faced hardship, they've sacrificed monetarily to keep our show going, and I'm humbled, and I deeply appreciate what's happening here, and I hope that more people will come to help us while we're going through this transition. I believe we're on the right track now, and being independent is difficult. I mean, a lot of people don't understand what it means to be independent. It means you don't have all the luxuries that others have. You don't have people who are going to be paying for you to say things and to do things. I mean, we have remarkable sponsors. I want to say that I love Gabriel and I love Alan Johnson at this time because they've been here for us as well. A lot of the other listeners there's so many. I mean, I don't want to leave anybody out, especially those who are in the chat room every night, who call the program every night. I mean, I'm going to ask you to please consider, out of the goodness of your heart, giving what you can to our GoFundMe crowdfunding during this transition. We need your support now, and I know that people say that, but this is real. This is something that I really want to hold on to. I mean, we're coming up on 30 years for the show, and I can't control, people who do nasty things. It's like somebody came to my door, they put a bag of evil in front of my door full of crap, lit it on fire, and then expected me to put it out and not get crap everywhere. And that's exactly what's going on right now. But you know what? I had so many people, such outpouring of support and love. I don't know how to quantify it. I don't know what to say. I mean, go to our crowdfunding, go to our payment platforms that are available at groundzeroplus.com, groundzeroplus.com. You can go to our Facebook page, Ground Zero with Clyde Lewis. We also have tacked on the top of our news feed all of those things, all of the links that you can go to help out, and I'd really appreciate that. Also, when you're making your posts and you're doing your crowdfunding, you're helping us, you'll see the name of Ron Patton on there. Ron Patton is my executive producer. He's been with me for years. I trust him with my life, and he has been devoted to this show, and he's been working very hard. I mean, so hard he's just like not getting any sleep. Chris, too. I mean, you guys are just going over the top, and we're doing our best and hanging on, but it's the listeners, and it's your work and your help that are keeping us here. So I can't say anything more than just help us, please, and thank you so much for the support. And thank you so much for transitioning with us in this moment where we really need it. And best of everything to you. Thank you again. Thank you so much. And we'll continue this communication as long as we can to make sure that everybody's happy and that the transition is amicable and good for every single person. I care about you. Thank you. I love you. We'll see you soon.